Soul Knight is a child-friendly pixel game which encourages exploration through the dungeon, friendship through the multiplayer, and despair through Barras mode. This game is 100% child-friendly. You can even see gangsters holding milk and cola instead of alcoholic drinks. But that's a long time ago, and it's getting kinda sus in each update. So today, let's rank the character portraits on how child-friendly they are. We will classify them into 4 tiers. First tier is the tier that we should protect at all costs, or else... FBI, open up! Next is the pretty decent tier, which have decent skins that promote decency. And after that, we will have the tier that have some skins that show some skin and can be arguably safe for work. And lastly, we will have the tier that should never exist in a child-friendly pixel game. First, let's start with the OG, the very hero that changed the Soul Knight's history. Soul Knight is a game of run and gun. You should not take hits for you to live, but playing Necromancer might give you a rewarding feeling after getting hit. This hero is so illegal that you will never want to play this hero in a room with your family members while having a high volume. This is the very first hero with the lowest neckline and highest tone moan when getting hit. So this portrait, along with its rich history, is a 100% Lewdness overload entry. And since we start with the basic starter portrait, let's proceed with the other starter portrait. And I think each of these 3 easily deserve a spot in the protect at all cost tier. And anyone with a different opinion about these 3 should reevaluate their life's choices right now. Next, in the default portrait is the Sword Master. My first choice for this is the pretty decent tier. But then, I noticed that she is only wearing bandages for her undergarments. But I don't know, man, that doesn't look that decent to me. So let's just put her in the not for kids section. Last in the default portraits is Physicist. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with her. Maybe it's on me, but she has that vibes that radiates a not for kids description. Let's now go to the couple of Seaside Rendezvous skins. Chi-Chi is easily at the protect at all cost tier. Deal with it and I would not accept any other opinions about it. While let's put Cassandra on the pretty decent tier. While she shows a considerable amount of skin, those eyes doesn't have any malice to it, and it only shows innocence. Next is the couple of Thunderfest girls, Aurora and Neko-chan. They are both performing artists, so showing an ample amount of skin won't hurt. It is logical to put them in the pretty decent tier, because it is normal to see performing artists rocking that kind of outfits in shows. Next is the most atrocious skin among all the existing skins in the game. It is simply the worst. It appeals to all the dirty fan base out there. Fit fans, furries, Batman, boob guys, cross-dressing. You name it and it's there. This is not even suitable in the Lewdness overload. It is simply a chill room's war crime against the humanity. Next is this other 3 Three Kingdom skins. I put these 2 in the not for kids section. This skin radiates such an alluring womanly features with those curves and attractive eyes. And this one, I forgot why I put it in the not for kids section. Maybe my hormones is just too high when I'm making this tier list. Or maybe her bust is just too exaggerated for her body. And lastly, this one surely falls under the pretty decent tier. Now, let's go to the Robotic Francis skins. Let's start with these two. You can easily guess where this two is going. And if your guess is wrong, again, it's not too late to follow the right path, brother. Let's put these other 3 robotic skins in the next tier. It is arguably the most suitable tier for these 3, given that they are just here for their mission, and it shows on their heavy armors. One tier above, let's put the other 2 Robotic Francis skins. First is this priest. At first look, you might find nothing wrong with her. But her face reminds me of a certain e-girl that sells bathwater for real money. And the other entry for the Not For Kids section is this. She radiates a strong mommy vibes that can manipulate a certain niche of man to have the urge of being stepped on by her solid boots. And to finish the Robotic Frenzy collection, we have other skins that is 100% certified lewd. Just look at how round those melons are. Her outfit in itself doesn't even exist in real life. And it is especially tailored for you to look closer. Even those see-through garments make her technically naked. Next is, let us review the Call of Stars skins. This one will complete our list for the Protect at All Cost tier. And I think I made this tier perfect and pure, and no one shall ever refute this tier. Next is, we have 3 entries for the Pretty Decent tier. Looking at their details one by one, we will only spot a few sus things, especially these exposed ties. But overall, I think these 3 skins perfectly qualify for the Pretty Decent tier. Going to the next tier is we will have another priest that is not for kids. Celebrities wearing a bit revealing clothes is normal, but if a priest do that, then that is another topic. Just imagine a local nun wearing high socks while letting the whole town see her thighs. The population of churchgoers, especially males, would surely skyrocket. And the next 2 Call of the Star skins will complete our Lewdness Overload tier. This one shows too much skin and appeal to the maid genre with the color of her outfit, busty B and thick C. 100% a Lewdness Overload entry. And as for this one, I put it in this tier because I just feel like putting it there. Pure personal preference maybe. Now, let's move on to the Celestial and Bestial skin set. Looking at these 4 skins, I think they are qualified to be in the Pretty Decent tier. Decent looking outfits with very minimal skin shown. While this 2 belongs to the Not For Kids tier. This one have her eyes hidden and is radiating a strong H protagonist vibes. This other one has a seductive feminine look with revealing clothes and can be debatably put in a higher tier. Now, let's go to the Solo skins. This costume prince gender bender is definitely a Not For Kids entry. Some might say that it is a pretty decent one, but looking at those eyes and face, it is full of lust, and she looks so needy. And I've never seen a restaurant that is so windy inside it can blow up a skirt. Next is this wizard. You might be confused because the same wizard is in the Protect at All Cost tier. But if you look closer, it is an older version of that, and the devs make her proportions Not For Kids. Thick T and Big B. And those ones' innocent eyes are now tainted. This next species skin simply radiates a dumb vibes, so it's perfectly suited in the Not For Kids tier. And for the last skins, we have the Rockin' Riot duo. They both fall in the Pretty Decent tier list. Hoshina is a cheerful guitarist, while Rine is a bassist with a sad eyes. So the final form of our tier list looks like this. It's a bit blurred, but if you want to see the full tier list, I put the link in the description below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.